Before sunrise tomorrow, most people will still be asleep. They will hit snooze. They will roll over. They will tell themselves they deserve rest. And you will be awake. Not because you want to be, because you have decided to become someone who does what is hard before the world even asks. Welcome to the Forged Soul. Today, we are not watching a video. We are starting a war. A 7-day war against your own weakness, against your excuses, against the version of you that talks about change but never bleeds for it. This is the 5 AM Stoic Challenge. For 7 days, you will wake up at 5 in the morning, and you will practice 7 Stoic rituals before the rest of the world opens its eyes. By day 7, you will not recognize yourself. But I need to warn you, this is not motivation. Motivation fades by Tuesday. This is discipline. Cold, uncomfortable, unforgiving, and it will change your life if you have the courage to press play every morning. Are you ready? Then let me tell you what we are doing. You have heard the 5 AM routine before. You have seen the videos. You have bought the journals that stayed empty, but you have never understood why. So let me give you the Stoic reason. Marcus Aurelius wrote this to himself at dawn, almost 2,000 years ago. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am getting up to do the work of a human being. Why, then, am I annoyed if I am going to do what I was born for? Read that again. He did not say, get up because you will be rich. He did not say, get up because successful people wake early. He said, get up because you were born to work. And sleeping in is ignoring your own nature. That is stoicism, not comfort, not convenience, not hustle culture. Duty. The early morning is the only time the world has not yet demanded anything from you. No emails, no notifications, no drama, no noise, just you and your own mind. And for a Stoic, that is sacred ground. Because if you cannot control your mind when it is quiet, you will never control it when life attacks you. The 5 AM Stoic Challenge is not about becoming a morning person. It is about proving to yourself that you can suffer a little discomfort for something greater than your impulses. Now, let me walk you through the 7 days. Day 1, the cold awakening. Your alarm sounds at 5 AM. Here is the first rule. You do not hit snooze. Not once. Not ever. The moment you hit snooze, you have lost. Because you have told your brain that your comfort is more important than your commitment. So the alarm sounds. You sit up. Immediately. Before you can think. Then, you go to the bathroom and splash cold water on your face for 30 seconds. Not warm. Cold. Seneca said, set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? Cold water is not torture. It is a teacher. It teaches you that discomfort will not kill you. It teaches you that your body obeys your mind, not the other way around. Day 1 is simple. Wake, splash, survive, but do not underestimate it. Most people will fail on day 1. Will you? Day 1 complete. You are already stronger than yesterday. Day 2, Memento Mori. You wake at 5 AM. No snooze. You have already proven you can do that. Now you sit on the floor, not on a chair, not on your bed, on the floor, and for 5 minutes, you will think about death. I know that sounds dark. Stay with me. The Stoics did not fear death. They used death. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Every morning, you look at your phone. You check the weather. You check your messages. But you never check your death. And because you never think about dying, you waste your life on things that do not matter. So on day 2, you will sit on the floor and ask yourself 3 questions out loud. Question 1. If I died today, what would I regret not doing? Question 2. If I died today, whose opinion would no longer matter? Question 3. If I died today, would I be proud of how I lived yesterday? No journal yet. No writing. Just sitting. Just breathing. Just letting the weight of those questions press into you. Day 2 is uncomfortable. That is the point. You are waking up to the fact that your time is running out. And that is not depressing. That is the most motivating thing you will ever feel. Day 3, the Dichotomy of Control. You wake at 5 AM. You sit on the floor. Now you take a piece of paper, any paper, and you draw a line down the middle. On the left side, you write, what I control. On the right side, you write, what I do not control. Then you spend 10 minutes filling both sides. On the left, your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, your words, your choices, your effort. On the right, the weather, traffic, what people think of you, the past, the future, other people's actions, your reputation, your health to some extent, and ultimately death. Epictetus said, "The chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control." Here is why this changes everything. 90% of your anxiety comes from trying to control the right column. You are screaming at traffic. You are begging for approval. You are trying to change the past. You are trying to predict the future. And you are exhausted. Day 3 teaches you to let go. When you finish your list, you fold the paper and put it in your pocket. Throughout the day, every time you feel anxious, you will touch that paper and ask, "Is this in my control?" If the answer is no, you breathe and you let it go. If the answer is yes, you take one action and you let go of the result. Day 3 is freedom. Day 4, voluntary discomfort. You wake at 5 a.m. You have done this 3 times already. It is still hard. It should be hard. Today, you do something most people will never do. You choose to suffer on purpose. Here is your task. Take a cold shower. Not warm at the end. Not lukewarm. Cold. From the first second to the last. 30 seconds minimum. 1 minute if you are brave. While the water hits you, you will not flinch. You will not scream. You will not jump out. You will stand still. You will breathe slowly. And you will say this sentence out loud. "I am stronger than my discomfort." Seneca practiced voluntary discomfort regularly. He would wear rough clothing. He would eat stale bread. He would sleep on the floor. Why? Because he knew that comfort is a drug. And like any drug, it makes you weaker over time. The more comfortable you become, the more afraid you become of anything hard. The Stoic does not avoid discomfort. The Stoic invites it in for breakfast. After your cold shower, you will skip breakfast. Not because you are punishing yourself, because you want to prove that hunger is not an emergency. It is just a sensation. Day 4 is the day most people quit. They will tell themselves, "This is extreme. This is unhealthy. This is not for me." They are right. It is not for them. It is for you. Day 5, journal of the mind. You wake at 5 a.m. Today, there is no cold water, no hunger, no thinking about death. Today, you write. Marcus Aurelius wrote Meditations as a private journal. He never published it. He wrote it for himself, to remind himself of who he wanted to be. On day 5, you will do the same. Take your journal or any notebook. Write 3 things. First, write one thing you feared yesterday that did not happen. Second, write one thing you complained about yesterday that was completely outside your control. Third, write one thing you will do today that your future self will thank you for. Do not write beautifully. Do not write for Instagram. Write ugly. Write fast. Write honestly. Then read it out loud. Hearing your own voice say, "I complained about traffic for 20 minutes and it changed nothing," is humbling. And humility is the foundation of strength. Day 5 is not dramatic. It is not painful, but it is the day the transformation becomes permanent. Because you are no longer just acting like a Stoic. You are thinking like one. Day 6. The negative visualization. This is the most powerful Stoic exercise most people have never heard of. You wake at 5 a.m. You sit quietly, and then you do something that feels wrong. You imagine losing everything you love. Not because you want to lose it, because you want to appreciate it. Seneca wrote, "He who robs us of our desire for what we have, robs us of our joy in having it." Here is what you do. Close your eyes, and slowly, one by one, imagine. Imagine your home burning down. Imagine losing your closest friend. Imagine losing your health. Imagine your last day on earth. Do not rush this. Sit with each image for 30 seconds. Feel the loss. Feel the emptiness. Feel the grief. And then, open your eyes. And feel the gratitude flood back in. Because you still have your home. You still have your friend. You still have your health. You are still alive. Most people wait until they lose something to appreciate it. The Stoic appreciates it now by imagining it gone. Day 6 will make you cry if you do it honestly. That is not weakness. That is your heart waking up. After the exercise, you will write one sentence in your journal. Today, I will not take anything for granted. And you will mean it. Day 7. The Amor Fati letter. You made it. 7 days. You woke at 5 a.m. every morning. You did the hard things. You did not quit. Today is different. Today, you wake at 5 a.m. one last time, and you write a letter, not to me, not to YouTube, not to your followers, to yourself. The title of the letter is To the Person I Used to Be. In this letter, you will write 3 paragraphs. First paragraph, describe who you were before this challenge. The excuses, the snooze button, the victim mentality. Be honest, be brutal. Second paragraph, describe who you are becoming, what you learned about yourself, what you are capable of. Third paragraph, describe your commitment. What will you continue doing? What will you never do again? Then you will fold the letter. You will seal it in an envelope, and you will write on the outside, open only if I forget who I am. Keep it somewhere safe. This is not a challenge. This is a rebirth. The Stoics called this Amor, Fati, the love of fate. Not just accepting what happens, loving it, embracing it, growing from it. You did not just wake up early for 7 days. You proved to yourself that you are not a slave to comfort. You are not a victim of your impulses. You are a person who can choose the hard path and walk it with silence and strength. So now you have finished the challenge. What happens next? Here is the truth. Most people will go back to their old lives within 1 week. They will hit snooze. They will stop journaling. They will forget what they learned. Do not be most people. The Stoic challenge does not end on day 7. It begins. You do not need to wake at 5 a.m. forever, but you need to keep the principles. Every morning, ask yourself, what is my duty today? Every night, ask yourself, did I live according to nature? When life gets hard, remember day 4. You survived the cold. You survived hunger. You can survive this. When you feel anxious, remember day 3. Is this in your control? If not, let it go. When you forget to be grateful, remember day 6. Imagine losing what you have, then appreciate it. You are not the same person who watched this video. That person is gone. You buried them at 5 a.m. Let me leave you with this. Marcus Aurelius wrote near the end of his life, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The 5 a.m. Stoic challenge was never about the clock. It was about proving to yourself that you have power over your mind. You silenced the voice that said 5 more minutes. You stood in the cold when everything in you wanted comfort. You looked at your own death and chose to live differently. That is not a morning routine. That is a revolution. And it happened inside you. Now here is your final task. Go to the comments right now. Not to ask for permission. Not to say I'll try. Write 1 word, done. If you finish day 1 tomorrow morning, come back and write day 1 done. If you finish all 7 days, come back and write I am unbreakable. Because you are not doing this for me. You are doing this for the person you will become. This is the forged soul. Your transformation starts now. Subscribe, like, share this with someone who needs to wake up. And I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, stay hard, stay stoic, stay free.